Happening right now, there are hundreds of migrants attempting to cross the southern border in Eagle Pass, Texas, using ropes to get across the Rio Grande. NewsNation's Ali Bradley is there for us, joining us live on the phone as we keep these live pictures up on our screen. Ali, walk us through exactly what you've seen over the last hour or so and how this situation is evolving.
Yeah, good morning, Marni. So this morning what we're seeing here is every single day around 8 a.m., we're seeing hundreds of migrants over on the Mexico side in Piedras Negras trying to cross the Rio Grande into Eagle Pass. Right now you can see a couple of gentlemen here have used a rope to cross the river to give them some kind of like stability to hold on to so that they can cross it. This river is pretty deceiving. It's pretty deep, and it's also really swift. We've watched several people be basically swept away until they could get their footing, and they went back, and they're continuously trying to kind of scout the river to find a footpath to walk across. But they really haven't had a lot of success, Marni. I've even seen someone come over. They were carrying a man who was unconscious, and they had to administer CPR, and they were able to resuscitate him. But it is sheer chaos out here right now. We have Florida Wildlife Commission is out here. Texas DPS is out here. We have airboats in the water. And you can see there's a massive group over on the other side of the river there, basically getting ready to use that rope to cross over. Now, what's interesting here is along the riverbank, there are probably 50 to 100 people who have already crossed. And there's obviously concertina wire here blocking them from getting up the riverbanks here. So what law enforcement tell me is they will basically start walking down the riverbank, and they say it's about a 2-hour walk to where the concertina wire kind of ends and where they can be received by Border Patrol. The men that we've talked to, they're from Venezuela. They're heading to Chicago. They say that they know what's happening is illegal, but they said that they're trying to live out their dream. They're going for that American dream. So they're trying anyways, despite the legality of it. And they are saying this is their only option. They're saying they had no money, no options for jobs. So they're taking this pathway. Now, we've met people from Guatemala, Venezuela. They're heading to Chicago to meet with families. Some of them are here alone, but all of them are saying they're here to work. Marni, what's really interesting here is while we've seen Texas see a slight reduction in illegal crossings, SB 4 passed last night. That's a sweeping, pretty controversial legislation that revolves around immigration, and it basically gives local law enforcement, peace officers, the ability to arrest people who cross illegally. That would be these individuals we're seeing right now. So they would be apprehended under SB 4. Once the governor signs this into law, they could be apprehended by law enforcement. Then they would be turned over to a magistrate, and that magistrate will give them the option to either self-deport, go back to Mexico, or they will face a Class B misdemeanor and ultimately be removed. And then if they return, that would be a felony, Marni. So this is a massive bill that just passed last night that's going to have a big impact here. But this is the scene right now. And again, this is happening every single morning. Now, what's interesting today is law enforcement tell me they're working together. This is the first time they've seen the rope and they've seen the group kind of team up together to figure out how to cross safely, because in the past, the last week, Marni, this has been happening every single day, and they're rushing the boats. They said it's like a scene out of a movie. They're trying to get in the boat. They're falling out. People are going under the water. What's really interesting, too, is you see these gentlemen up here on the riverbank. If we can show them, Jamie, the Fish and Wildlife Commission here, you can see these guys, and what they're doing is they're watching for children. They're watching to see if any of these individuals have kids on their shoulders. There's a lot of women and children here, Marni. So they're watching to see if there are kids crossing. They have the high ground, so they're able to call out to the airboats and the individuals down in the water to say, hey, there's a child that's crossing. We need to keep an eye on them. Or, hey, that person went under and didn't come back up. So the individuals on the U.S. side are kind of the eyes and ears for the riverboats right now to kind of make sure that these people are safe. And again, this is not a legal process right here. This is not crossing at the port of entry. This is, of course, the illegal entry that Governor Abbott is really trying to crack down on with Operation Lone Star and this sweeping legislation that just passed last night, Marni.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.